Yeah. We're live. What's up, guys?
Hey, we are glad to have you back.
Yes. You're probably wondering where's Joe. He pulled a Rocky.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he just pulled a Tommy and thought he was in charge of everybody, so we had to get rid of him. So, no, that's not a pulling
You're
a
gonna
Tommy.
need to fill me in.
I don't know. I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to make a reference. I'm trying to be relevant. here. You know?
Welcome again, guys, to Henshin Hangout. I'm Darrel.
And I'm Daniel.
And we're going to be talking about Sentai stuff. So, before we jump into Kyuranger, which I know this was your episode. This was like something you've been waiting for forever.
But it wasn't.
We have Sentai rumors.
Yes.
They're not rumors anymore, though. These are like actually trademarked things. So, Follow me. We're not getting one Sentai next year. We're getting two. At the same time.
At the same dang time. Fill me in.
So the first one we have is Keisatsu Sentai Pato Ranger, with Pato Ranger being short for patrol, and it's a police themed Sentai.
Right.
The secondary Sentai is Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger, which is a thief themed Sentai.
Okay.
Sentai.
Senpai noticed me.
Anyway, and so someone's gonna make fun of me for that. And so everyone was like, "Oh, are they gonna be two separate series?" And so now we're receiving rumors that they're going to be technically two separate series, running each one alternating each week. And on the 20th episode, they converge and turn into one big series.
No way.
Yeah, and so
that means people are probably dying too, or
I don't know. That's the thing. So everyone's like rumors, like my rumor specifically is like I think it's gonna be 3-3 on each team. And then they're going to be fighting each other. And then later down the road, they're going to have like one ranger, a double agent that goes for both sides. Ooh. So that way he's going to jump and he's going to be the one that brings them all together.
Oh, nice.
That's my thing. However, that's super ambitious. But Kyuranger has proved me that they will do something like that.
Well, Kyuranger is for more of a more adult audience, isn't it? Right? Yeah, like
sophisticated.
It kind of gets older because you have Sentai, which is kind of like more for the kids, Kyuranger, which is like teens, young adult, and then
the way they've been writing this season, it's very intense. Yeah, and so it's like it's more for like it feels like it's more for an older audience, but it's probably just for the same demographic. Like, let's be real.
I don't know, because I'm like Kamen Rider, just like
Japanese children are just on it. So
that's actually very true. You guys are so much better than us, but yeah,
you guys get better toys. You guys get better candy. I mean,
your schooling's better than ours. I don't know. I'm kind of jealous.
You don't have a Cheeto for a... Never mind.
Oh, nice.
Anyway. I'm sorry. That's offensive to Cheetos.
That is. I didn't think about it, but when you think about it that way, we do have... Yeah. We have literally a Sentai villain as our... well, whatever.
Anyway, but those are the two rumors right now. Like, so each series recently has had a gimmick. As far as like for Kyuranger, it was the Q-Tamas. Yes. For Zyuohger, it was like the Rubik's Cube kind of things. And then all the other ones have a gimmick. Like Gokaiger had keys. So if you had to pick a gimmick for these two like series, the police and the theme, and the theme and the thief, what would you?
I know it's hard because like for a police, you're like, all right. Like a badge.
A badge?
That's the thing, because I was like, handcuffs, no. Like
I said that last.
I thought about that, but I'm like, what can you really do with handcuffs to know? And then like I was like, okay,
they'll find a way.
Well, like batons, guns. Nah, not guns. We've done guns.
They need a collectible gimmick.
Exactly. So I'm thinking badges because they're like they can pull a badge and it's almost like a morpher. It's just right there.
So for everyone, really quick, for like any of you guys have seen these rumors.
A badge. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I want to know what you guys think is going to be the new collectible gimmick for these two series. I was talking to Danny from We the Geeks of East LA, and we were saying that it might be gems because like they're thieves, and then the police have to take them back anyway, and they're like, oh, maybe this is the only way to stop these guys. So like maybe it's like they put it into gear and it's jewels. And do you remember that other rumor I gave you last time that was like, oh, it might be Jewel-themed Sentai.
Yeah.
I think that might be the source of that, where it was like, oh, let's use the jewels for something.
Wow.
Let's put them. So again,
that's not bad
take
at
this
all.
with a grain of salt. And then someone else was saying that I forgot Pato Ranger. Pato in Spanish is duck. And Lupin or something like that means nuts or squirrel. I don't know. I forgot who said this, but it was like maybe they're still doing the animal Sentai mixed with police. It's a long stretch.
Yeah, it's a very long stretch.
And
like
and
miles long.
the longest they'll go is like maybe they're going along the Sly Cooper route, maybe. But you know, the rumors. Take this with a grain of salt. But yes, I want to know what you guys think is going to be the new gimmick. And like, I put out a challenge to all of Danny's viewers on Weekly Studios today. If you guys have an idea of what these two Sentai are going to look like, either or both, draw it and tag us in it. And like, let us know what it's going to be. It's Henshin Hangout art, that hashtag art. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Henshin Hangout.
Hashtag Henshin Hangout. So if you post it up somewhere, hashtag Henshin Hangout. I want to see your guys' art.
Yeah, you can spell Henshin Henshin. And I spelled it.
Very good, Daniel.
I candy. Come and give me candy. No, okay, all right. Candy. Okay, I get candy because I made a good choice.
So Kyuranger, let's go. All right. So
wait. Can we talk about this? I know this is probably something that's offbeat, but speaking of rumors, apparently people are sourcing things that you say now.
Oh yeah. This may or may not be like a real thing.
I think it's a real thing.
There is a blog. I don't remember the name of it, but I was linked to it, and it was like everything that you guys talked about in this live stream that you had with Danny, We the Geeks. Is in this blog, and it was like the whole idea of them having two series alternating and then converging and stuff like that. I was like, that's really interesting.
And the blog pretty much said like, oh, they're confirming this everything that you said.
I was like,
they're confirming
these are the new rumors, and have at it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, either I'm just really close to the truth as far as the rumors go, or they watch the stream, which flattering, but you know.
I think you're really close to the truth, and hey, you're possibly a producer for it. So whatever. I mean, hey, what do I know?
Let me hide my Toei badge.
I knew what I was gonna say. Where was your Toei badge? All right.
I don't work for Japan. I swear.
No, not at all.
Okay, so Kyuranger. Damn it! I thought I was gonna say what's up.
Hold on. So close.
Okay,
We're gonna start over. Okay. Right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes! Awesome.
There you go.
So last week we got this thing.
Yes.
I wasn't on this stream, but this is awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn this off. This is amazing. I love this. When he pulled this out, like out of the sky, and it was like, "What's up?" I was like, "This is awesome."
Come on, man. It was worth seeing. Like, I remember when we first saw it, just for a moment, and it was floating above their heads, and we couldn't really make out what it was, you know?
It was like,
finally,
this is a giant Kyutama just from that like silhouette, like glow.
But now, like, when you see it, this is like the ultimate Kyutama.
This is literally the ultimate Kyutama. Like, it is a little bit bigger than I expected it would be. I was not expecting it to be this giant, like...
True.
But I don't hate it. It could be so much worse.
Dude, because if it was smaller, that so much detail to put into something that small, it would probably end up having to be like die cast. Yeah. It would be like, no way, you can't do this. Kids will throw it at each other.
But this is really cool. I was expecting like a blaster attachment or something like that. Or
okay.
I don't know. But it's not at all what I expected.
I love it. I love it. Right now, I am just like, yes! Oh my god, it has a whole constellation on it. So cool.
Thank you to our producer, Jezer.
Yes, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Some of you are very familiar with Jezer and his...
well, some people are.
Anyway, so this episode starts off with the crew coming back from the past, and they see Hammie, and they're like, "Hammie, we destroyed Don Armage!"
Oh man,
Armage.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
Armage.
What do you mean we didn't? So we get a look at this TV screen, and then Naga's on it, and Don Armage is on it, and they were like, "Well, we didn't do anything."
Man, it was amazing at that moment when that happened, because I jaw dropped.
Because that was the cliffhanger from last week. And
yes.
I remember when that happened. I told myself, because I wasn't on last Henshin Hangout. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to talk about that.
Oh.
I wasn't on it. But
still so many speculations.
Yes.
So many.
We still don't know who the real Don Armage is. And I was reading some of the comments that you guys left on the thing. And yeah, I mean, you have some rumors about who it might be, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Yeah.
So they all meet back at the Orion Go, and Hammie is like, yeah, nothing really changed. By the way, where's Champ and Shou Lumpo and Commander? And so that's another thing that I didn't really think about, that they finally get there. And when she says that, I was like, oh, Commander's dead, technically.
Well, yeah, according to time. Commander's dead now, but he's back there, but dead?
So we had like an off-screen death, technically.
Two. Well, I don't know. Champ is a robot.
Champ is a robot, so I don't think it really counts.
No,
maybe he's still walking around. He's just old and like steampunk now.
Oh my gosh, no! I wonder.
He's steampunk
because like
alien.
if his power cells just run forever, then man, he had to see like Commander die.
Oh.
Damn, it really got dark. I'm sorry. Our producer's crying in the booth right now. That's how serious it is. Man, look at him. Jeez, look at him.
JD, are you okay?
You all right, man?
Oh, God, he's crying.
Yeah, he is crying. It's a deep...
Can we get a napkin?
A napkin or something for him. Can you guys?
Okay.
Good. All right.
Thank you, Diaz.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, so... at this moment, they're like, oh, yeah, we still haven't gotten Naga back. But we have two people captured. Yeah. We have Garo and we have Kotaro captured. And I'm like, what happened?
Man, so much happened that we didn't see.
And
like, it was just like, wait a minute, wait, we have what? Who?
Exactly.
When?
So when that happened, I was like, hold on. Did I miss something in the past episode? So I kind of rewatched it. I was like, no, they never even like talked about that.
No, they just jumped in and said, yeah, so this is what happened. You're like, well, how did this happen?
Yeah.
But they still didn't tell us. But you can kind of see, I can see how those two could be captured.
Exactly. So they were all captured and everything. And then door opens and they're like, we're going to go get Naga. And then his body double comes in. And I honestly, I don't know whether or not this is just Naga's actor and they're just giving him a female voice.
Well, that is. I mean, that's exactly it. I mean, it's
I'm pretty positive
it's Naga's actor. It is. If you read the credits, it's Naga. It's the guy who plays Naga.
You can suddenly read Japanese.
No, you just look on IMDb and then they... Anyway, so, but Naga as, what is it? What is her name?
Echidna.
Yeah.
Like Knuckles.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's such a weird naming.
It is.
Especially for a snake-themed
see, I don't get it.
Echidna. Maybe there's a reference I'm not getting.
Maybe. Something has to be falling.
If you guys know, please let us know. But yeah, Echidna is a weird name to give to a snake theme.
For me, there's a lot of things playing along in this episode that are just kind of weird for me.
This was a good episode, but I would not name it as one of the best that we've seen.
That's right.
So they're going along all this stuff, and I'm here the whole time. I'm thinking like, okay, so they went back in the past. They changed a whole bunch. They killed Don Armage. They left 2 people behind. They came back, and nothing really changed.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost disappeared, but the timeline didn't change.
That's right.
And so I'm like, are they just not going to acknowledge the fact that the timeline changed? Or is this actually what was supposed to happen?
It seems like that's exactly what's supposed to happen because the timeline didn't.
Yeah.
Like you said, almost nothing was affected. They knew that you left in time. They knew that you came back. As far as Hammie and them knowing that you guys left and came back, we also knew that, well, hey, Jark Matter is running everything.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. Like, nothing changed.
Like, this whole episode falls in line with Kamen Rider Builds episode 3, where everything was just super, super convenient. everything. Like they come back from the past, Hammie's right there. They're like
True.
And then like Echidna, she's like, I'm gonna go fight Naga. He's literally outside the base.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man.
And they're just going at it. They're fighting, and there's more convenience. I'll point them out as we keep going. But they're fighting, and this was actually a really good scene.
I was gonna say, I knew you had to love it. I knew you did.
She was fighting, and she took out the gun, and he's like, no.
Dude, yeah, then the eye thing, and I thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was like, are we really gonna see it right now?
The episode just started.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He makes her just, all right, there you go.
Almost.
Like, I'm about done with you. Like, I was like, this is not gonna happen
Naga
right now.
is insane. So
wow.
For what's happened to him, he's like straight up insane.
Yeah.
And so now it's just like, okay, he's bonkers. No, we need to execute him.
Yeah, exactly.
For his life, for gaining emotions. And so after that, they what happens after that?
Well, we do have, my God, I forgot what happens.
I know what happens like near the middle of the episode, but immediately after that.
We have Naga, so then Naga still says the whole thing. Balance, right? Is that
That's right.
Happens?
Balance.
I'm trying to remember. Like, geez. Because it's like literally my head skips and goes right over to the scenes where now they will... okay.
It was the battle.
Yes,
so
yes.
Everyone, I'm sorry, guys. I was like...
Okay.
Because this was such a big-ish moment.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention earlier, Balance walks in, like, when they're in the Orion Go, and he's like, he puts a Q-Tama on the table, he's like, I have an idea.
Yeah.
And this was, like, really cool-looking Q-Tama. But... Here's the thing. Did we see this Q-Tama again for the rest of the episode?
No. We just got to see it. We just got to see it used when they shrunk each other.
Is that what that was?
That's what it was.
Oh,
that's what it was.
I had no idea.
That's why he said, "I've got an idea," and he put it down. And then we go to a commercial. We come back. When we come back,
and then they have
a whole
scene.
plan. Yeah, they had a plan.
And it was great. So Naga's like just about had it with like Balance. He Dark Galaxy black holes him.
Dude.
And Lucky blocks it with his sword, and they're like, no, we won't. Oh no!
Yeah, and then we see an explosion, and everyone else from where they are, they play it off. They play it off because they see the explosion. They're like, oh no! And then Hammie, no! Like Hammie goes for the scream. I was like, give this woman the Oscar. Oh my God,
that was fantastic.
Give her an Emmy, give her an Oscar, give her a BAFTA. I don't care. She deserves it all. Right there, I was like, did they just kill them both? Is that possible?
This episode just started!
Yes, I keep saying it throughout the episode.
And then, and then Naga runs away. He goes off and does this thing. And then the Echidna's like, that's what you get. And then...
I'm like, man, Debbie Downer, thanks.
And then Otori's like, hold on. That was all
part of our plan.
Air flip. And so we get a flashback to them, like they use a Q-Tama, they shrink down, use Rabbit, and jump into his nose.
Yeah, which was kind of like, all right, I guess.
Okay, so what are they doing in his body? Well, now we learn that Ophiucan bodies don't make any sense. Because they jumped into bloodstream, and now they're literally fighting with Jark Matter foot soldiers in his bloodstream.
Yeah, in his bloodstream or in his, like, I guess that's his brain? Because every time he kept grabbing his head, I guess that's somehow in his... Yeah?
Maybe. I don't know. I was thinking they were, like, around... Oh, wait, they were...
Because they went in and then...
Yeah, probably around here.
Remember every time when they kept finding everything, he'd go... and he'd always grab, and then they'd zoom out, and then he was always grabbing his head. So I'm like, I guess...
I mean...
So I don't know.
It was...
Their bodies are weird.
Yeah, Ophiucan bodies are just, they don't make any sense.
Yes.
Because, so they fight the Jark Matter soldiers, and then they meet a general inside the body. And then...
yeah, he's the governor of Nagai, right? Is Naga's brain?
I think so.
That's what he said. Naga's body. Well, that's what he said. He said I'm the general of Naga. Yeah, like...
Well, again,
I mean, governor of convenience.
Convenient. The fact that they just jumped into his bloodstream was like, oh, hey, let's just fight all these enemies. And then they, like...
Well, they explained that they figured out that whole thing about the emotion is that they're nano like foot soldiers inside of the people.
Is that
And
what that
that's
was?
what she said. That's what they explained. She was like, they figured out that there are nano foot soldiers inside of the people, and that's what made them change. So the thing is, we need to go ahead and attack the nano foot soldiers inside of Naga. So that's why they jump inside. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I had to
be
rewind
honest.
it. I had to rewind after because I was like, wait, what's going on here? Because there was just a clip of the little foot soldiers like pulling on little pieces, and I was like, where are they? What is happening? What? Hold on. I
Yeah,
had
because
to rewind and go back.
immediately after that, they run into like regular Naga, who's like wrapped up in these like Halloween store spider webs, and then they fight.
Sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm caught up in the spider webs.
Yeah,
Leave a message. She'll call you back.
and then they fight Hibitsky Metal, Dark Naga.
Yeah. Yes.
And so I'm like, wait, they're in Naga's body, but Dark Naga is fighting them.
Yeah. Well.
I mean,
He's the manifestation.
symbolically,
inside-
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but then we're running in the physical with the symbolic, so it's
it's like-
metaphysical.
It's a very it's metaphysical. I'm like,
I don't know. It went
Whatever.
on so many levels at one moment, and I was just like, yeah.
okay.
That's why you guys are smarter and better than us. That's what we said earlier. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, because if we did it here in America, I still would have been like, what? Wait a minute, but
Yeah.
that's a flaw because instead of just
Because
accepting it.
it was a flaw because
Yeah, you can't say this shit first.
if you bring up the 3, raise the 1.
Sorry.
Exactly how we would have handled it here. But we're glad that it wasn't made here. And that's, I think, why they're not going to bring the show over. I'm telling you.
I don't know how to feel about it. If they do.
They better not because they're going to ruin it. That's my opinion. I think leave a good thing where it is. That's it.
Just let it simmer.
Let it simmer. It's great on its own. But
So immediately after that, they have this whole battle, and then Hammie and Spada are fighting Hibitsky Metal or Dark Naga in real world, and at this point he's like,
oh man, there's an internal struggle going on, and you can see it.
yeah,
You can see it.
everyone is like hugging him and yelling his name, and that
Oh,
seems to.
that was so cute to me. That was so great. Because Hammie comes in and she's like, Naga, you can do it. Oh, it was so cute.
Your Hammie impressions are like on.
I thought so, right? Because that's I had to hit the right pitch, but it was true. It was true. That's how she was like.
Hashtag Daniel for
"Naga,
Hammie.
Naga, please don't. Please, we love you, Naga. And then everybody else was like, yeah, Naga, we love you. Oh my god. And it was a hug. I thought it was gonna be a group hug, but they didn't go for it. So that's all right. Fine.
Okay, so
Fine. I wanted a group hug.
So in the mind soul battle, Balance is just losing like horribly, and right before the final thing, you see a tear roll down real Naga's face as
Yes.
he's all like hung up and everything, and as Balance is about to eat it, we see him block the blast. He jumps out of like his imprisonment, and he's like, "No, if I want like emotions, I'm gonna get them my own way, not through your
man.
piece of crap, something, whatever he said."
Exactly.
And this was a great moment. I was like, "Oh man, Naga's back!"
But I feel there wasn't as much ceremony as it was.
It wasn't.
It wasn't as far as what I wanted. We've had Naga gone for how many episodes? Almost 4.
I want to say more.
Yeah, it
I wanna say
felt like
6 episodes
yeah,
or
it felt
something.
like a very long. I mean, it was his arc.
Yeah.
So with that, it was like I know the arc has to come to an end, but I need it to be like spectacular.
Yeah, like see, that's the thing is like, as cool as it was to see him back in action, it was too easy. It was too convenient.
There we go. That's the thing.
It was way too
That's what
convenient.
this episode should have been called. Convenience.
It was just okay. We can shrink down. We go inside. We fight everyone. We yell his name a couple times, and now he's back on our side.
There, the end.
And now that we have him back, he destroys internal Naga. They jump out of the body without having to do anything. It wasn't this,
Also, another point of convenience, which I think you pointed out, that Kyutama itself. How did we just get it?
how did we get it?
It's really convenient too. But,
how long were they gone that Balance had
enough time to
find
find
it
that's
or
right.
build it or whatever
That's
it
right.
was? Because it looked manufactured.
It did because the harness around it was larger
And
than the other ones.
It was blockier. It was gold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I was like, okay, it kind of matches Balance, so it looks like Balance.
Did he make it?
Exactly.
You know, and so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. How much time has passed? Like the fact that he could just construct this cosmic.
Yeah. This, literally,
Weapon.
that's what you just did. You just made a cosmic weapon.
Yeah.
And you did it while they were gone. But there was time travel involved, so we don't know how long. They were
Exactly.
actually gone to them.
And so when they destroy him, they come out of the body and they're just like, oh, we're big again. And they fall back out and it's like, okay. There was no like, oh, we have to escape like right now. It was very just.
Yeah, hey, we're big again. Oh, seems really convenient.
And then Naga flashes and goes back into his regular jacket, which that's a Sentai thing. I get it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
convenient. Very convenient.
That's as a rule, so
Yeah.
fine. But still convenient.
Understand. But yeah, so like this is a great scene because we see Naga like kind of break down and he's crying and he's like,
Yes.
guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh.
Please forgive me, you know? And so everyone is just like, whatever.
Exactly. I forgave him.
Yeah,
I cried and hugged my TV. I did. I was like, come back. Bring it in,
Your
Naga.
daughter
Bring it
walks
in.
It's like, Dad, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, she was there, and she just, I'm not here. I didn't see this, and she walked away. But I had to make sure that I let Naga know. I feel you right here, man. You know? Right here, buddy. Right here. On my chest. Don't touch it. On my end.
Henshin.
Right on the end. Right on the end. Henshin. That's it, right there.
Anyway. So, the general, whatever his name is, he grows, and everyone's like,
That was
this is a
hilarious.
great scene. It's like, I'm giant and person now, and everyone's like, but you're. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, because, well, you were microscopic almost, and then you grow up. Okay, and then immediately, what's her name was like, "All right, out of my way! You're blocking my you're blocking me."
That was
Oh
fantastic.
god,
That was such a good scene. And
because,
then
well, yeah.
we see Naga do some crazy stuff.
Okay.
He can still go Hibitsky Metal.
What?
Which is
That was so dope.
something
I was
that
hoping he wouldn't lose it.
this is something that I was like, I hope it doesn't become another form, and I really hope it becomes his regular outfit. But it's weird to know that comes as a power up or an alternate form. So like, you know, you turn evil, you do get more power. It's the whole Sentai trope. It's like the evil ranger is always more powerful, or the new guy's always more powerful.
Of course.
And now you have it as an alternate form, and now I can kick butt whenever I want.
True.
So it's like, what's the point of even going back? The same thing with this.
Yeah, which we do see later in the episode as well.
I'm glad though, when we first see Lucky in the beginning of the episode, and he transforms, that he doesn't go straight to Orion. He goes to Red.
That's right.
And I was like, okay. And then he does it again. Everyone henshins, and no one during the henshin after they were like, wait, you're white. It wasn't until Hammie was like, is this his new power?
Is this his new power? And he's pulling his sword out of the wormhole.
No,
and-
yeah, like when they henshin, because everyone knows that he has a new power now, but no one has seen it yet. And so
Right.
when he does it, it's like, oh, you're not Red anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was what? Like that was the one thing. It was like nothing else. But
I was really
let's
hoping for
focus
a
on
bigger
that.
reaction. I was hoping for a Uchu Sentai cute.
Yeah, like everybody stops and like, wait a minute, you're not gonna. Wow. Like no, they're just.
Even Naga didn't like
anymore.
acknowledge it, and that's why I was like, I was really waiting for like that kind of comedy. Just what happened to you?
But see, but also with that, it's a play on it. It's ironic. All right, sorry, pardon me. All right, it's ironic. It's playing on the it's a play on the irony of the fact that well the red is supposed to be so important, so big, and it's just hey wait a minute you're not red anymore. That's the thing that's gonna stick out, and it's just that whole joke still where it's like no he's not anymore.
Yeah,
and it's like we can kind of let that go, guys. I think it's kind of what it's a commentary on it. Like you guys hold on to this way too much. It's not that big of a thing. let it be a color. It's more of the character, not the color.
Yeah.
And that's like, I love that. So that was cool for me.
I love that his character does change too when he turns Orion. He's very refined. He's very like, I got this. Instead of like, yeah, let's go. And it's such a drastic change. It's like, what happens in your suit that makes you go, yeah, I've got this.
Well,
I'm Shishi Red Orion.
Well, he's Zen.
Mm-hmm.
He hits that moment where it's like, I truly understand. I am one with the universe, and the galaxy is
What's
with
up?
me. Yeah, exactly. What's up? There you go. The whole come on. That's all
What's
there.
up? God, I love these voices. Anyway,
moving
so
on.
we have the battle, and Naga and Lucky finished them off with one final attack,
Yeah.
and this attack was awesome. I love seeing like the black hole mixed with like the all-star crash. It was just great.
And they just boom. She's gone. Is this it? Like, is she finally gone?
No, she's not gone. I don't think she's gone.
Really? Because she'll just come back again. All right, whatever. But it would have been cool. It's like, all right, something died at least. I was happy about that.
Yeah.
I was like, something's dead, but now she'll probably be back.
So, cutting back to the ship, we have this whole giant reunion. Everyone's like, oh my god, I'm so glad you're back. And he gives his apology once again, and it's very heartfelt. And it's like, we have people crying. By the way, we got Kotaro and Garu back.
Yes, forgot about that.
I don't even know they got free.
I forgot about them completely. So, I mean, yeah, it's good to know that they're back.
Oh, but yeah, they're back on the ship.
Yes, congratulations. Because Garu does come up and he says, like, what did he say? Don't get Garu about it or something. He said something. I don't know what he said. I didn't pay attention. Much like they didn't pay attention to him in this episode. So
it was a very, like, it was a very nice reunion. Everyone's like, I'm so glad you're back. Please accept my apology. And then Echidna's like, I leave the galaxy in your hands. You know, like, I still don't think emotions are right. However, I respect your opinion, which is something Americans need to learn. I respect your opinion, but I'm just going to leave.
Yeah, I'm going to go home.
The whole galaxy is in your hands now.
Congratulations. I guess you are the savior.
The, chosen one.
Yeah. Yeah. The one with emotion. You're a freak, essentially.
Yeah.
So he does still get to keep the emotion.
He does, and it's
because she did say, "What's her name?"
Low key.
The villain did say, "Oh, well, he'll never change back." Ha ha ha! Just letting you know, like, so that's true. He'll never change back, but he gets to keep the emotion.
He gets to cry. He gets to laugh. He gets to be angry. And it's so nice to like. Now I'm really curious about where's actor is going to take this.
Yes.
Because now he has full range of his emotions.
That's right.
Before it was cool because it was like, I just don't have any emotions. Like, whatever. Now he does. And so we get to see this already amazing show. Plus, technically, a new character. He's no longer the same character.
No, he's no longer the Naga that you knew. He's something different, and I'm excited to see what happens.
I'm so excited.
But so there, we get the moment where Balance
is like, he's trying to leave, and he's like, Balance, don't you have something to say? No. I don't have anything to say.
Oh, Balance, don't be sad. Come on, Balance.
He turns around, and there's these like... So,
I loved it.
I should have been like, happy and like, oh... But these tears looked so bad on Balance that I started crying that I was so like... I had to pause and laugh because I was just like, they got this at a craft store and just stuck it to his face.
They literally did. It's like those little crystals that hang from like,
I would have been fine with like CG, like cartoon tears. Like I would be okay with that. But they took like, I don't know.
I don't know what it was. Like they used like hot glue, fashioned it.
Oh yeah, they just like put hot glue and just boom.
Yeah.
Now I'm sad.
Put them on there, and it was like.
I should have been like really happy, but I just started laughing.
I couldn't.
But it was a heartfelt scene.
It was because then he hugged them and
now the team is back together. We even saw them fighting and they were in sync and it was beautiful. And
I do have something to say.
Yes.
Like I said, the connection between Balance and Naga, the moment where Balance gives the speech of like through my entire life, 300 years traveling the cosmos, I've never found, and he says the words, I never found a partner like you, and it's like
this is something he's been like low key shipping.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I've been shipping them, and he said I never found a partner like you. He couldn't have said I never found someone who my combi was as strong with.
Yes,
but that's I mean, I'm just saying, he just says.
Do you guys ship Naga and Balance?
Come on, man. They are putting it in our face for that reason. They literally are like, come on, we're shipping them.
Naga X Balance.
Yeah, you know? I'm just saying, I see it.
What
I don't care if anyone else does it.
They take their names and kind of like Nagalance?
Yeah.
Balga? That sounds stupid.
No, I think Nagalance. Nagalance.
That's the new shipping
I'm seeing
name.
the Nagalance right there,
Hashtag
guys.
Nagalance.
That's it. Nagalance right there. These two making one. Nagalance. That's what I saw there. So I'm just saying, that's what I see. I think that they're partners. They're together. They're like.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some Japanese artist that's already made like some like straight yaoi.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just found out what yaoi was, and that freaked me out.
Really?
Not okay, man. I was looking up like BTS. Right? Because I was like, oh man, they're so dope. And then it was like, oh, BTS yaoi. Every time I kept looking them up on YouTube, BTS, everything it would suggest BTS yaoi. And I'm like, oh man, BTS is cool. BTS yaoi. Why is that like the third thing down every time? And then it starts going from the third suggestion all the way to the first. And you're like, all right, what is this? Sure.
Oh, when a man first discovers...
Oh my gosh!
When a man accidentally discovers their first yaoi.
Yes, yeah! I was like, what? And immediately I typed in Balance and Naga yaoi, and I found. But, so, I'm just saying that I think that he made sure not to say our combi is the strongest, like the strongest combi I've ever had. Mm-hmm. He says a partner, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. That's nice, and I just think that they're shipping them, and they're just trying to not be quiet about it. Yeah. They're just shipping them though. So that's my opinion.
Oh, I
could be completely wrong.
Glazed over the Zord fight. It honestly wasn't anything special.
It wasn't special, but I mean, it's not a new Zord, really.
We had Phoenix go. Oh, we haven't used Kyurangers in a while. Let's do it.
That's all.
Oh, and then, something I do want to point out about that fight though. So we left Champ and Commander in the past.
Yes.
And when they formed it, these portals opened up and summoned the Kyutamas for the Zord combination.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, did they take the Kyutamas with them, or did they summon them from the past?
Well, actually, I think it was what's his name, Lucky in his. Because he can.
That's what I mean.
I think he just summoned them.
Or is he just making copies like he did that one time with?
No, I think he summoned them because he summoned them, but he pulled them from when is the question?
Yeah.
Because did he pull them from them in their timeline back 300 years ago, or did he pull them from now because they're dead?
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry, I had to bring that up.
I keep forgetting that they're technically.
I don't know.
As far as we know, according to time laws, they're dead.
They're dead. Yeah.
So unless Sholampo lives a really long time, and granted, he's already really old. He's broken his back, like in the in the freaking clip show episode.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go vote for he's dead, but he had a peaceful death most likely.
Yeah.
I was spreading the legend and I'm dead. That's what happens.
I still want my Kyuranger and where did they come from? I just want the answer.
Well, I think we'll get it. I think we will. And we do end the episode.
Yes.
And with the end, we get a little bit of an ominous type of moment with what's her name?
Raptor.
Yeah. Raptor, just everybody else is, we're celebrating, blah blah, something about something at the mall or whatever. She turns around.
And, they wanted barbecue or
something,
or a picnic or.
There is it. I want barbecue, Korean barbecue.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I think we should.
Let's go.
Well,
anyway,
so she goes it's so sad, and then automatically looks at the monitor, and we see that the Orion still can't move.
It's like, you still can't move, Uncle?
Yeah, and then.
That was basically
That's
it. It was just this really quick, oh, you can't move anymore. And then we have and so
is that our new arc? Is that going to be our?
I think this is the new arc.
So I remember last week or the week before we spoke about how we haven't really got a Hammie arc. Not Hammie, a Raptor
thing.
arc. Like we got a lot of tidbits, and they kept revealing more information about her in everyone else's arc.
Yeah.
Now
this is her
boom,
focus.
We're gonna get it.
And if you watch the episode preview, it is kind of centered around her during their formation. She's in the front.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, so now we get a Raptor episode. But is this just like a Raptor episode, or are we finally going to see her story?
I want her story because the truth of the matter is, and I'm being honest, and people are gonna hate me, I want to care about Raptor.
Oh, no, yeah,
which
totally.
means I'm saying I don't care about Raptor at the moment.
No, I 100% agree.
She's someone that just stays in the base. That's what you do.
Like, I care about her. I do.
Yeah.
But I don't care about her.
There you go. And I
and-
want to. And that's why I'm hoping we get, but that arc better be dang interesting.
Yeah.
It has to be interesting. And they haven't failed us at all. So it's going to be interesting. And if they're holding this long to do it, it's probably going to be amazing.
I just want to know what is her, like, what's her deal? Like, what makes her tick? What's the thing that's going to, like, make her a big part of this team?
Yeah.
You know? And we still have Raptor, we still have Hammie, Spada, everyone else. And Garu, technically,
we still do. We still need Garu.
we still need a backstory for him, technically.
Yeah.
Champ,
We've
he's in the
got
past
it.
doing his thing.
Yeah.
So it's spread along the episodes, you know?
That's true.
And then Show Lumpo, sort of, not really.
Sort of, not really, but with him we got the introduction of Big Bear or whatever, and that was part of his kind of like a small bit of it. So
Right.
yeah, it's sprinkled throughout.
Yeah.
I think.
So, we just need to see, like, everyone else's story. And now I think we're finally hitting Raptors. And we're episode 31 now.
Ooh, and
and
we're supposed to have how many?
Generally, Sentai usually go for 50. 52?
47.
Huh.
47. That's what I was thinking. That's what I thought. I really thought it was
So
like
we
49.
have, like, 10 more. I'm sorry, math.
Yeah, dude.
17 episodes-ish?
Yeah, we can go 17. Jeez. And usually an arc goes about roughly 4 or 5. So, I mean, that's...
So
that'll
unless
be
they,
a
like,
lot.
squeeze them in between,
I don't know if we're going to get it all.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Maybe Raptors would be short enough to be like, yep, one episode, we got it. And then
she's just a robot, so she was just built. So
they
like,
may hit hers and a few others. And then like, one episode, and then here goes us finishing up everything.
Exactly. So if you had to rate this episode,
I don't know. It wasn't like awe-inspiring. It
didn't blow me away.
Yeah, right. There weren't moments where I was like, "What? Oh my gosh!" But there was some shipping that I said should happen. So, I'll give this out of 5 episodes. I'll give it. Out of 5 Kyutamas, I guess, or are we going up to 14 or 13 Kyutamas? How many? I don't know how many do we have. Out of 5 Kyutamas, I'll give this episode a 3.5. No, not a 0.5, a 3.
okay, yeah, you know what? It didn't blow me away. So 4, solid 4.
Oh wow!
It was still a good episode, but it didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being biased because Kyuranger's so good.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I'd give me a 3 because there were moments. Hey, it was a Naga-centric story. I love Naga. That's my man. So it was like, I love it. And we got him back. Hooray. And he gets to keep his powers. Hooray. I don't feel there was enough ceremony in him getting to be good again.
Yeah.
And just some other things I wish they addressed differently, gave us more. So with that, I feel, you know what? I feel turning him good was rushed.
Yes.
That's what
totally.
I feel. That's what I feel. And that's why I'm giving it a 3.
Turning him good was rushed. The process of turning him good
Okay.
was not rushed. It could have been better. It could have been better.
It could have been better.
Long story short, it could have been better.
It could have been better, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so really quick, we're about to wrap up, but we have your comments from last week.
Yes.
Do you want to read
Sure.
first comment?
All right. First comment. No, this one. This one.
And then go in reverse because.
Wait. Which one? I mean.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Which one? Pick a comment. Pick a comment. Any comment.
I'll read the first two. The first two comments are really interesting to me. This is a new guy on here. Darrel Delphin.
Oh, he sounds like a nerd.
No, what do you think? I think this guy's cool. I don't know. I think
I hate this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I am so much about Darrel Delphin.
I have a 25-year history with this guy.
Oh yeah.
He's just
really.
Going on 26. Going on 26. No.
Trust me, I think a lot of our fans love this guy. So I'm going to read exactly what I see here. Also, that's not. Oh, well, actually, no. I'm sorry. Great Henshin Hangout. Daniel and Joe on that hashtag show. It was a Daniel and Joe show last week. It was weird.
It was.
Or Joe and Daniel show. As we like to say.
You have to build yourself first.
He threatens me. He hits me. I really like Kyurangers so far. I miss Darrel on the show. He's cool. I give this episode 7.7 out of 5.
That's a strange scale.
That's a strange scale, but you know what? Thank you, because he missed you, and still he gave us like 7.7. Thank you. I appreciate it. Out of 5. It's a weird scale, but I don't. Also, I'm sorry, there was a PS. Also, that's not how you pronounce Agito.
Close.
I said it right now. I said it wrong, right?
Agito. The last Henshin Hangout.
Agito? I don't know what I said last time.
You said Agito.
I said Agito? Yeah.
There's something like that. And I was like, when he has Japanese pronunciations, he looks to me as like, he'll stop reading a comment and he'll look at me.
Yep.
And I'm like, Agito. And then he was doing so well.
I really was. I was saying names and things. I was spotting them like amazing. And then all of a sudden, bow, I just messed up right there. I was like the freaking UN. I was just saying things and people understood it. And then that happened. So what I'm saying is, I'm not that good unless my combi is here. Huh? See? That's what happened.
Hashtag combi
So,
life.
go ahead.
All right. Hersey Japan boy. Okay. Here's what I think on how the Jark Matter is still alive. Somebody revived the Jark Matter and took over as Don Armage. Maybe Don Armage has a brother. What is happening?
I don't know what just happened. Something's happening in the booth, and it's really weird. I don't know. They just freaked me out.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Back to what we were
somebody
doing.
revived the Jark Matter and took over as Don Armage. Maybe Don Armage has a brother. It's not something that we've really talked about, but it is a possibility.
Okay, all right.
Somebody interferes with a timeline or interfered with Lucky's finishing blow onto Don Armage. That seems like the most
Possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. This seems like the most possible thing, honestly. Don Armage didn't really die after he was defeated by Lucky. The main boss wouldn't die that easily. I'm sure he had planned ahead. Maybe he did die and they took his pieces and they put him in a capsule
exactly.
and he regrew
reassembled
Frieza from Resurrection of F. They did that.
It could be. I mean, he's pure evil. They put it together and evil connects and grows. It could be that way.
And then
Ryan Super Zero Force Steel Speed Thomas says, "Oh my God, Ryan Super Zero Force Steel." Yeah, well, I tried. There's it. I will give this episode a 6 out of 6 for this episode. Okay, that's cool. It's a fair hey, Daniel, Jerome, and Joe. I love how everyone says my whole name. They're just like, "Hey, Daniel, Jerome, and Joe." I'm like, wait a minute, I have one name.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, but
you deserve
whatever.
the whole name.
I do. It's hard to say Joe's last name, so whatever. I don't know. Hope it's like Dickelmeyer or something.
Dickelmeyer. That's how you pronounce it, guys.
Freaking Dickelmeyer. Anyway, hope you have a great weekend. He's not watching this, so it's great. Hope you have a great weekend. Ryan Earl Thomas from Arizona, your friend. Love you guys. Boom. Thank you. We appreciate it. So 6 out of 6. You liked it. We definitely want to know what you guys did think of this episode as far as Kyuranger.
Yes.
We also want to know what you think of this episode of Henshin Hangout. So let us know also.
Yes.
Is there another one?
There's one last
Ooh,
one.
there's one last one.
Frisco555. I don't think I've ever read a comment from you. Maybe you're
Yeah, you may be new, and if you are, hey, we're glad that you're here, and thanks for contributing.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I think there are multiple Don Armages, which is something that we kind of talked about.
Yes.
Number one, the one Otori destroyed in the past. Number 2, the one that has been ruling the one that Lucky destroyed. Number 3, the one that rules the galaxy in the current timeline is definitely someone the Rangers know. Here's where it gets interesting. What do you think about this? Personally, I think it's Hammie for 4 reasons. 1, Don Armage's appearance.
It's amazing when you said that. Everyone here went. They all want to know what's going on. When you said, "I think it's Hammie," they went,
Right?
Go ahead.
Don Armage's appearance at the end is too well timed to be a coincidence. Hammie must have triggered it remotely when she saw Lucky and the others. Number 2, out of all the candidates, her relationship with the other Rangers is the most balanced. For example, if Naga is Don Armage, then Balance would be most upset due to their close relationship. Whereas I believe they'd be more or less equally upset if Hammie was Don Armage. Number 3, she can become invisible, thus making it easier for her to meet with her subordinates without the other Rangers catching her. Number 4, she wouldn't be the first evil Green Ranger. It's an interesting theory. I don't think it's correct, but it's a really good theory.
That is not bad. What? Come on. That's really good. Thank you. Now I have something to obsess over for the week until we get back to... Man, that is good. That is good. My God. Anyone else have any theories on exactly who Don Armage could be? If you do, please let us know. We're getting them right now, and that's a really good one. Yeah, let us know what's up. I would love to know. Like if you guys have more, we would love to know.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So, this comment isn't finished yet. You guys were talking about this last time. Grand Caesar, Justerizer, and Caesar X are all part of the same franchise. They were created by the Toho company, who you may know as the creators of Godzilla. Okay. So, I'm sort of familiar with Grand Caesar and Justerizer. Not really Caesar X, but they are great-looking suits. I know nothing about the series, though.
Shoot.
I've seen trailers and stuff like that. Like, I know... There's another series like Ryu Kendo and stuff like that. I don't know if they're related, but these suits are fantastic. And I'm like, oh, I wish they were Power Rangers. Like, I wish they were Sentai or Kamen Riders, but they're not. Yeah. But, you know. Anyway, that is it for our comments. And I think that's about it for Henshin Hangout today. I mean, we don't really have much else happening. There's... Where's the switch?
Yep.
There's this, but I mean, hopefully we'll see more of this in future episodes.
Indeed.
I'm gonna be at New York Comic Con next week.
Yeah, the next week.
Or this. By the time you see this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was like, hold on.
So this week.
So yeah. If you guys are going to be around, if you're going to be in the New York area, please come see me, Joe, and/or Jezzer if you like Jezzer like that.
Yeah.
And
Jaden Glover, you better be there.
Yes. You guys can find me on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Darrel J. Delphin. Yeah, that's about it. And
okay, nothing else? No big news? No anything else?
Nothing.
Okay, all right, fine. I'm just waiting for the announcement one day. It was like, and P.S., I just got casted as a Ranger. We're waiting for the moment, man.
That's why I broke my back. No.
Well, hey, you know what? Hey, you have to work. You have to be broken to be rebuilt, and that's all we're doing.
I didn't actually break my back. Just like this full disclaimer, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. No, that's it. You were training though, man. That's it. So I'm just saying, guys, just hashtag Darrel for Ranger. What Ranger do you want to be?
Ideally, I would love to be red. However, I'm not going to be picky if they actually cast me a Ranger. You know, one of the things I want to do when they cast me is like, Darrel, you're the new Yellow Ranger. I want to try and be serious and look at them and be like, sorry, I only work in red, and then walk out the room, and then walk back in crying like, oh my god, thank you,
Thank you.
oh my god. I want to. Ideally, that's what I would like, but I was like, I would probably ruin it right there. Like they would probably actually, here's the guy we actually cast. You're free to go. Damn it.
Aw. No, I think that'll be great. So hashtag Darrel for Red Ranger. That's it. Just make sure you guys do that. Hashtag
Well,
Darrel
one
for
of
Red Ranger.
our viewers, Daniel Romano, he always hashtags that on Twitter.
Continue, guys.
No, thank
Continue.
you. Thank you for that.
Tweet
That
at
love
people
means so
and
much.
tweet at people and let them know that this is possible. He's waiting. He's right here, guys.
Trying.
I don't know what's going on. Saban, pay attention. Right there. You already know Rangers. They're already friends with. Anyway,
yelled at
okay.
Saban.
Hey, you know what? Somebody needs to.
No
make
one
sure-
yells at Saban.
He needs to know where he should
He'll
be.
yell back at you.
Well, yell back at me.
With
That's-
money.
Well, I am
That
not
he
a,
may
I
or
don't
may
have
not
a problem
have.
with that. Let's do this then. I will yell back at him all day. All right, anyway. You can find me at hashtag Darrel for Red Ranger. And that's it. So that's it for the show today, guys. And watch us here. And what else? What else is there to say? Watch us here on that hashtag show. There's After Dark coming up. That's every Saturday.
That's every
You guys
Saturday.
can see that. So that will be tomorrow for you guys. And I don't know. Just
Just make
That's
sure
it.
in the comments, guys. I want to see some I want to see you guys discuss it. Who do you think is the new Don Armage? I want to see some theories for this new Sentai. What's the gimmicks? You know, like is it gonna be jewels? Is it gonna be handcuffs? Is it gonna be badges?
Yeah.
You know,
what do you guys think is going to be their gimmick? They're more for their their changer.
Exactly. And then for the artistically inclined, if you guys want to draw what you think these suits are going to look like, I would love to discuss them here on Henshin Hangout.
Yes.
What do you think these new, what they're going to look, hashtag Henshin Hangout, post it on Instagram, Twitter, post it in our hashtaggers group, THS hashtaggers, where we're all talking about stuff all the
Exactly.
time. Please let us know. And that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be
That's
sure
right.
to hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with everything trending
In geek pop culture.
Yeah.